If you're an e-commerce store owner or have any form of online business, in this video I will explain why you don't need to be overwhelmed by AI, Google or SEO when creating great content that gets you results. See, whether you're creating blog posts, product descriptions or marketing campaigns, the key is to pay attention to core content fundamentals, namely patterns and structures. It's that simple. See, understanding and executing this simple concept will go a long way towards helping you reach and engage with your target audience, so that they eventually know, like, and trust you enough to buy your products and services. The first thing to acknowledge is that if you want to create great content that both ranks and resonates, you must understand that the content creation process is part art, part science. The art part allows you and your team to be creative and authentic in marketing your goods and services. Who wouldn't want that? The science part involves understanding the core fundamentals underpinning how humans have always consumed and engaged with content. The good news is, any business can master this process. You don't need to understand the technical mechanics of large language models or SEO algorithms. It also means whether people want to use Google search or ChatGPT search to find you. The need for structure and patterns remains fundamental. Now come with me on this short journey and I'll show you a live example of how this plays out using different search tools. Okay, as promised, we said we would show you a live example of patterns and structure at play. So take this post here. It's a travel blog. It's a small blog. It doesn't have a lot of resources, but 15 months ago, this blog was doing nothing, was getting no traction at all. And it went through a process on 3 blog posts of addressing the structures it needed and the pattern of information it needed against its competition to start performing. So let me just show you. I've got 3 posts open here. This one's fun activities, attractions and things to do in Cebu with kids. So you can just see here it's got some structure to it. There's a table of contents, clear headings, photos, and it's laid out nice and skimmable. And if you look at this other one here, things to do in Bohol, Panglao, similar pattern, headings, photos, text, and the same here. This one's in Fethiye, Turkey, similar layout, image or call to action at the top, headings and structure. And this is all compared against the competition search results. So the search engines get to see this pattern and structure in place. So let's have a look at performance in the 15 months. What you can see here is from nothing at the end of 2023, an upward trend and consistent performance against those 3 posts. You'll see there's 5 posts there, but what happened was in this process of updating them, 2 of them had their URLs changed, and that must have been literally just around when this 16 months period started, because all the rest of the traffic is since. So you can see the one in Cebu's really benefited hugely, but both the other 2 have also done well. So let's bring that forward to today. We are in a private window. I'm going to show you in Safari using the DuckDuckGo search engine. I'm going to show you in Google using the search engine, and I'm going to show you in ChatGPT search. So you can see the date up here, 2nd of January 2025, but you can see with the Cebu with kids, you've got a couple of ad posts. Then you've got things that should be there. The TripAdvisor, Cebu Insider, very hard to compete against these. But then it's one of the first proper blogs that shows up. Same with Bohol, got ads at the top and then performing number 1 in DuckDuckGo. And same here, Fethiye with kids, you got ads at the top. You got some images because this is a very image intensive region. So TripAdvisor, very difficult to beat, but look who's next. Let's see what that looks like in Google. So we start with Fethiye with kids. So with Google, lots of images come up as we picked up in DuckDuckGo. You got a sponsored post, TripAdvisor at the top. You got people also ask, but there's parenting and passports. And it's the same with Bohol. This one here, number 3, competing with TripAdvisor and Where's Sharon, which is a 44 out of 100 for Moz. And this one here has only got 18 out of 100. So, regardless of ranking, that sort of structure is helping. And the same with Cebu with kids, number 3. Images with the sponsored images, Where's Sharon, another popular one, TripAdvisor, and then fun activities, parenting passports coming in 2 or 3 in the rankings. But look what happens when you're putting exactly the same thing into ChatGPT search. So here we put Cebu with kids. Obviously ChatGPT displays it differently, but look, parenting and passports, parenting and passports. And you can see on the side, this is where the sources come from, parenting and passports, parenting and passports. We added in Bohol with kids, and the same thing. Where's Sharon? Around Bohol, parenting and passports, parenting and passports. Go down to the search, the sources, there they are. And finally, same with the last one, Fethiye with kids. Again, it's picking up the same sources, parenting and passports. You can go down here and you can see the search sources. There you have it. The pattern and the structure is the key thing. Then all of the search engines, in whatever shape or form they're going to come, are going to recognize your content. If you're an e-commerce store owner or have any form of online business relying on content marketing, hopefully you'll now appreciate even more that your website is your digital storefront. And if it's going to entice people to stop by, it needs to pay attention to some fundamentals. If your content is a jumble, visitors will leave or never find you in the first place. Patterns and instructions are core fundamentals that help everyone: search engines, large language models, and your prospective customers. Clear, engaging content doesn't just rank better, it builds trust, answers questions, and drives sales. That's the art and science of SEO at work, regardless of technologies being used to find and consume the content. That's it, my friends. You know what to do. You know how to do it. Now just do it.